Today, we're investigating Netflix's very first theme park. Netflix House is a year-round fan destination where you can explore, taste, play, and shop your favorite shows and movies in real life. Here you'll find hidden Easter eggs of all your top pick shows on Netflix. Netflix House is divided into 6 immersive entertainment zones, all of which we're about to explore in today's video. Here we are at the immersive section of Netflix House, and right now they have 2 different experiences going on. 1, Stranger Things, and 2, Squid Games. Option number 1, Squid Games, which we're about to do in just a couple moments. Or option number 2, Stranger Things, which I actually have already done a couple weeks ago, and it was insane. We're about to go in the Squid Game experience, and I'm actually nervous. Because these immersive experiences are supposed to be very realistic, I had no idea what I was about to get myself into going into this real-life Squid Game. Since the show is all about survival and only one player wins, at this point, I didn't even know if I would come back out. Alive, that is. We started off in the classic stairs section of Squid Game, and this man was very nice, but also somehow yelling at us at the same time.
Welcome in, welcome in. Here you go. You choose, players.
He gave us wristbands which also had our player number on it. And from this point forward, my name is not Alexia. It's player 255. The prep is over and we're about to start game number 1. There's 5 different games in this Squid Game experience, and whoever gets the most points by the end of it wins. But whoever loses, well, you're just gonna have to find out what happens to us when it's over. Here they gave us one last chance to leave if we didn't want to play. And honestly, I debated it because even though I could see the giant cash prize if I would win, the thought about losing made me want to leave. But I entered anyways and saw the very first challenge, which was a memory bridge challenge. Memorize the green sequence on the squares, and when you're asked to walk, only step in the square pattern that was previously green. If you step on the wrong square, or you're too slow to step on the green square, just like me, you lose. I knew it! I literally knew it! 3 seconds into the first challenge of Squid Game, and I already got defeated. But at this point, I was just happy I didn't actually fall down a glass bridge like the real Squid Game show. Game number 2 has started, and it is a marble challenge. You play against whoever is at the same table as you. Throw the marble at the table. If it lands in the shape, you get to keep your marbles. If it lands outside the shape, your opponent steals all your marbles. Whoever has the most marbles at the end of the 3 minutes wins, and the players who have 0 marbles at the end, just like me, you walk over to the loser's corner and put your head against the wall where it belongs. Challenge number 3, we have the round and round real life Squid Game challenge. And at this point of the game, after terribly losing the first 2 challenges, I've made it to 10th place on the leaderboard out of 11 people. I am almost dead last, and at this point, I'm freaking out. Here are the instructions for the round and round challenge.
Take note of the rings of symbols on the floor in front of you. When instructed, move to the outer ring around the circle. It has arrows.
Dance in the circle while the music's on, but when that song stops, put your feet on the glowing shape or else you're gone.
You won.
Did I win? I won?
Everybody, these are our red team winners. Red team, make your way to the red.
Woo! And somehow I ended up winning this one. My first official win of this whole experience. I was fired up. Game number 4 was the classic red light, green light. Who more
Please
games.
enter the room.
Green means go, red means stop, and if you get caught, you're out. But before we start this challenge, we have to see the new standings from the last game. And at this point, I'm still in 8th place. I did move up 2 points from the last game, but my head is still on the chopping block if I stay in this loser's corner. So I gotta find a way to move up the rankings. Let me tell you, Squid Game doll does not mess around with this game. Even if she can hear you breathe, she will give you a laser beam with not one, but both of her eyeballs. I did manage to make it to the other end for this game, so I guess you can say I won, but we are not done yet because we're officially at the last challenge. The last supper, the VIP dinner with none other than the front man himself. Everyone has their own dinner plate in front of them, and if you get specially chosen, like I did right here,
Number 3, blue.
Blue 3.
Blue
to
3.
the stage on the left. You are our first competitor. Move to the stage.
Why?
Quickly.
you have to go up and face the front man himself and try to open his box. I cranked the box 3 separate turns, but nothing happened at all. So I got summoned back to my seat and then had to watch everybody else try out their turn. Somebody finally cracked open the box, and what did they find? They got a very special gift from the front man, which was this bedazzled gold VIP mask, which was actually kind of a flex. The losers and everybody else who didn't win get to go into this holding room at the end of the game. I might have lost, but I did get to see this footage of me beating the Squid Game doll at red light, green light. But overall in the game, I would not have survived.
Well, I lost. I came 6th place out of 12. There was 5 games total, and they were so much harder and a lot scarier than I thought. There are Squid Game cards everywhere, and they're so mean to you, but kind of in a fun way. And some of them aren't as mean after all. Oh wait, it's fake. And at the very end, even if you lose like me, you can still get a photo in the Squid Game photo booth. Come on in.
When you get out of the immersive experiences, there is Squid Game and Stranger Things merch to purchase. Hats, shirts, mugs, pins, even cold drinks.
If you're not at Netflix House for the experience, you'll definitely be coming for the food because Netflix has their very own restaurant called Netflix Bites. Netflix perfectly curates all of their food based on all of the different TV shows on their streaming platform, including a 2-pound Bavarian twist pretzel, a perfect pickle pie, which has real pickles all over a pizza, an official Netflix House popcorn cake. So good. Literal tinned fish inspired by the anime One Piece, spicy chicken waffles, and every fruity or sweet drink imaginable.
This pickle pizza might sound gross, but I could honestly say it was one of the most delicious pizzas I've ever had. There are real pickles mixed in the cheese and even dill pickle chips on top. And that might sound like a crazy combination, but for someone like myself who really loves that flavor, I thought it was incredible. I give this pizza a 9 out of 10. Next up, we got the 2-pound Bavarian twist pretzel. This is the biggest pretzel I've ever seen in my whole life. Bigger than Disneyland, bigger than any other amusement park I've been. It's over 2 times the size of my whole head. I find sometimes these amusement park pretzels are just for show, so I wasn't expecting much of this, especially for how dense it looked. But I was actually so surprised when I tried it because it was actually really soft, fluffy, and even crispy on the outside. Add on a couple mustard sauces as dip, and you got delicious bread for days. Bavarian twist pretzel, if you are a pretzel lover, 10 out of 10. Fantastic.
Okay, this one I'm actually nervous about because this fish is an undisclosed type of fish. Basically, mystery fish that we're eating and also smelling. Okay, let's add all the toppings on there. We got peppers. I think this is pickled onions and garnishes, cilantro, pickle, and to try and get away all the taste of the fish, juice that lime all over. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
The tuna looked more fun than it actually tasted. I give this dish a 2 out of 10. If you like tuna, I guess go ahead. Who doesn't love chicken and waffles? But this chicken did not look normal. I heard somebody saying that it looked like ostrich legs, and now that's the only thing that I could think of in my head when I'm looking at this. The chicken was spicy, the waffles were crispy, and there was 2 sauces, one of maple syrup and one of hot mayo. This was also really delicious. 8 out of 10.
Last up, we have our popcorn butter caramel cake. This actually looks crazy. Oh my gosh, there's caramel all over this, popcorn everywhere. Let's go. Good.
This butter caramel cake tasted really good if you love cake. Personally, I'm not the biggest cake person, so I give it a 7 out of 10.
Here we have the Saja Boy Soda Pop East Blue Milk Tea Tray Chic Spritz. Okay, let's try this on. Whoa. Whoa. That's like banana pudding mixed with soda, mixed with a milkshake. That's pretty good. I like that one. This is supposed to be a milk tea. I think a mom would like this one. And this one. The last part of the house is a giant Netflix-themed arcade, which has all the different video games and arcade games of all the different TV shows and movies. Like this tug of rope for Squid Game. Whoa, this Wednesday-themed claw machine.
This one-piece fishing game, which I could not understand. There was a place the shape in the slot type of game, basketball games, aiming games, and even a floor is lava game. This one will definitely get your heartbeat up the quickest, so if you do not want to run around, do not play this game. You will get tired. Another zone of the Netflix house is the merch dedicated area. It has different clothing, candles, water bottles of all of your favorite Netflix shows like Bridgerton, Wednesday, Stranger Things, and even K-pop Demon Hunters. They even have their very own Netflix merch, which I thought was kind of cute. If you love movies, interactive experiences, and delicious food, I really do think Netflix House is a good time. The staff at Netflix House are absolutely incredible. They're so helpful, so sweet, and even help me learn how to pose like a robot. Somebody give these guys a raise because they made my experience so much better than it already was, and I left Netflix House so happy and so excited for any more movies that's new to come.
Would you go to a Netflix house if it was in your city? Because they seem to be popping up everywhere. Comment down below if you want me to go to a brand new Netflix house in a completely different city with all new experiences. Bye!